Welcome to TVN Business on Television Nigerian. I am Chiwendu Osisiago. Equity investors have regained confidence in the nation's stock markets as they recorded gains totaling 351 billion naira in 5 trading days. The markets maintained a bullish trend for the 3 consecutive days last week, a turnaround from the persistent bearish performance observed for the past 2 to 3 months. The market capitalization of equities increased to 13.214 trillion naira on Monday last week from 13.121 trillion naira on Friday of the previous week. However, losses were recorded on Tuesday, which pushed the market capitalization lower to 13.186 trillion naira. Investors recorded a gain of 121 billion naira on Wednesday as the market capitalization increased to 13.307 trillion naira. The market recorded a gain of 134 billion naira on Thursday, posting a market capitalization of 13.441 trillion naira, and the further gain of 883 billion naira on Friday at a market capitalization of 13.524 trillion naira. However, at the end of trading on Monday, the market recorded a negative performance as market capitalization dropped to 13.472 trillion naira, and the all-share index declined by 0.39% to 27,691.85 basic points. Minister of Finance Zainab Ahmed has said that Nigeria does not have a debt problem despite misgivings among experts over the country's rising debt profile. Ahmed, who decried what she termed insensitivity concerning the country's debt situation, said what Nigeria had at the moment was a revenue problem rather than debt challenge. She spoke at the meeting with management staff of the Ministry of Budget and National Planning on Monday evening. The minister said that the federal government will convene a meeting with donor agencies in the country where the organizations will be giving directions on areas their interventions were needed. The minister stressed the need to improve revenue generation in the country. She noted that the federal government hoped to raise its revenue performance from the 55% that was attained in 2018 to 85% in the next 4 years. Electricity distribution companies are expected to repay this year 34.05 billion naira of the loan disbursed under the Central Bank of Nigeria, Nigeria's Electricity Market Stabilization Facility Program. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission disclosed this in its 2016-2018 minor revenue of multi-year tariff order 2015 and minimum remittance order for year 2019 for the discuss. In November 2014, the CBN, the Ministry of Petroleum Resources, Ministry of Power and NEC signed a memorandum of understanding on the CBN NEMSF with 213 billion naira earmarked for disbursements through deposit money banks. However, the facility was set up to address shortfalls in power sector revenues, and billions of naira had been disbursed to the power firms, including generation companies. Enugu Electricity Distribution Company is expected to pay 5.57 billion naira this year. Abuja discussed 4.95 billion naira. Benin discussed 4.89 billion naira. Ibadan discussed 4.58 billion naira, and Port Harcourt discussed 3.38 billion naira. Kaduna discourse is expected to repay 3.34 billion naira. Just discussed 2.68 billion naira. Kano discussed 1.76 billion naira. Ikeja discussed 1.75 billion naira, and Eko discussed 1.03 billion naira. According to NEC, Yola discourse, which was returned to the federal government by the core investor in 2015, has the lowest payment obligation of 61 million naira this year to the Central Bank of Nigeria. According to NEC, the minimum market remittance threshold for this cost is determined after deducting the revenue deficit arising from tariff shortfall from the aggregate market invoices from the Nigerian Bulk Electricity Trading PLC and the market operator. But that's what you have for today on TVN Business Updates. I am Chiwendu Osisiago. Now we shall be looking at the graphical representations of business stories making headlines. Thanks for watching.